Hello, everyone in YouTube land, Nintendo fanboy, Osama back here as always. Alright, something got announced out of nowhere the other day. And that is, as you already know with the title, a new model of the Switch, another new model, the third one in the Switch family of systems, whatever you want to call it. That's what they call it, obviously. The family of systems. But, yeah. It's Switch OLED. That's it. Remember I saw that on Notification. Right when they uploaded it on their, YouTube and Twitter. I was like, what? That came out of nowhere. I mean, like a lot of things do. I mean, that's anything, right? It just comes out of nowhere. And Nintendo's just kind of like, yeah, here you go. Not during their E3, just here. It's like, why didn't you show this during E3? That's what I thought of, right? When I saw it, I was like, that's fucking stupid. In my opinion. But, God, what a stupid name. OLED. That's, I mean, I guess it is, okay. TVs do that. Ooh, here's the LG, Samsung OLED TV, whatever. Systems, do systems do that? I'm trying to think. No, I mean, it's just like, yeah, Switch LED. I mean, what is the Switch screen on the Switch and light? Is it LED or is it LCD? I think the Switch Lite is a better screen than the original Switch. Keep in mind, there's actually 4 Switches. Well, there's the original Switch from 2017, and then they re-released that one with the better battery. That's it. That's all what it is. It's not even anything different. It's just better battery life. As you can tell, there's the original Switch, which I have, then the box. They changed it. They always do this with all our systems. Better battery or better... or just... It's the insides. It's like, ooh, whatever. And then they released the Lite, which is no dock, which I have. I have both original and Lite. I don't have the better battery life Switch, whatever. A lot of people forget about that. They're just like, oh yeah, there's actually 4. But I guess the other one doesn't count because it's better battery. Who cares? And now this other one is not really a big deal at all. You're just like, OLED, who cares? And it's bigger. It's like, what is it? 6 inches? I don't even know what the hell, how many inches it is. I guess you have to wait to see a demo unit at Target, not Target, Best Buy or somewhere. Target, maybe Walmart, I don't know. And there's white and black. It's $350. So $50 more for the OLED screen. So it's brighter. I mean, so what? Switch Lite is. I bought the Switch Lite because it's better materials. Like literally, like the outer thing, like the casing is better. I mean, playing on TV is great. But the original Switch though, like the casing and the plastic. I don't know if anyone remembers this from my other past videos, but my original Switch cracked, and I had to get it sent in. It's fine now. That was like when Smash Bros. Ultimate came out, like 2018. So it was a few years ago. I had to send it in and get it fixed for free, so that was good. But yeah, I don't know how it happened. I think it was cracked all along when I got it. I just noticed it right in the corner. Like, right where the Joy-Con meets the edge. It's like right there, cracked. It's like, I don't know, it's like right there, but it's like a small little crack, it's like a little dot. That bothered me. Why would you want that? But I love the Lite. It has a better screen than the original Switch. So, I don't know. Is it LED? I don't even know, I think it is LED. Keep in mind, these LED, LCD, I mean, that's what it is. That's the name of the technology. But really, honestly, they're just buzzwords. They're just kind of like, OLED. QLED TV, this and that. It's like, who gives a shit? I mean, yeah, I do care about better screen, of course. We want better looking, brighter, whatever. Fluid movements when you're playing a game, all that stuff. But it's like, at the end of the day, it's all the same, dude. LED, OLED is LCD. Same with LED. It's LCD. It's the same damn thing. It's all the same. It's a liquid crystal display. It's just maybe more energy. I don't know. Like when you're hooking up to the dock and you have your dock plugged in the AC, it's just better energy efficient. I think it is. I don't know. Um, that's why everyone's like underwhelmed by this whole thing, because you're just like, $350. This is for like new people that don't have a Switch. I guess the Lite was like that too, but I love the Lite. I think it's awesome. You know, it's just a handheld Switch. It's not like a whatever. It's not, you know, anything special, but everyone was expecting a Pro or a 4K or whatever, all this other stuff, and the insides, and kind of like the everyone, obviously the PS4 Pro and the Xbox, but people were actually comparing it to like the whole like new Switch to like the new 3DS, like the new 3DS, because you had like exclusive games that only could be played on the new 3DS, especially like the Super Nintendo games and stuff like that. But yeah, OLED Switch, it's the same damn thing. You're not getting anything new. $350, will I get it? Hell no. I mean, why? Unless I see it and it blows me away, you're just like, oh, holy crap. What's the point? Like, what's the point of this? I mean, yes, Nintendo needs more sales because they're only relying. This is the first time ever. Ever Nintendo's relying on one system. They don't have fucking home console and a handheld anymore where they're just like, they have different models. They're all the same though. I mean, this is the. I mean, what is? I really should save this for another video, but what is Nintendo going to do after the Switch? Are they going to rely on two systems? Or are they going to just rely on one? Like, how can you go back to anything else after the Switch? You see what I'm saying? Like, are they going to, like, because the Switch was a more thought out version of the Wii U. The Wii U is like, oh, okay, the gamepad was tied to the system, it was tethered. If you go any further upstairs or away from your TV stand, wherever your Wii U is, it's gonna disconnect. Obviously, the Wii U had marketing problems, and gamepad, people thought it was an add-on for the Wii. I remember when I first saw it, I was like, where the fuck is the system? Because the gamepad was not the system. Everyone thought the gamepad was the fucking system. It's like, where's the Wii U in that promotional thing on E3? It's like E3 2011, obviously, because the Wii U came out in 2012. But yeah, the Switch is like a more thought out. It's like the Wii U was the prototype for the Switch, but like, where are you gonna go after the Switch? Like, this is the first. Like, that's why Nintendo's coming out with all these different versions of this Switch, because I mean, obviously, they're not putting a gun to your head and telling you to buy it. If you already have a Switch, original or Lite, you're good. Even an original launch Switch, like, you're fine. Don't waste your $350 on this unless you really want to. I know people like splurge and buy every single bundle. I know people do that just because it has a bundle of Mario Odyssey or it has this or it has that, or it's like Splatoon 2, or I don't know. It's like, why would you do that? Anyways, going off topic. Like, I really should say this for another video I was going to, actually. Like, what is Nintendo going to do after the Switch? Because, again, they're not relying on two systems. They're not relying on a handheld like the 3DS and Wii U, or the DS and the Wii, Game Boy Advance and the GameCube, Game Boy Color and 64, Game Boy Pocket and, I don't know, Game Boy and NES. You know what I mean? Like, they always have that, like, they're always balancing that. You know what I mean? Like, hey, is this? It's like, I don't know what they're going to do after the Switch. And they keep coming out with, like I said, they're not forcing you to buy it, but I know people are going to buy it. It's better technology. It's like, is it like what Blu-ray was to fucking DVD? Is that LED? No, it's not. It's just a slightly better screen. It's not 4K. Like I said, it's not 4K. It's not more powerful. Oh, and also I think the OLED Switch has like 60 gigs in it already. Is that how much the Switch is? I don't even know. I think it's like 32 or something like that for the Switch. But yeah, it's the same thing. It's 4K. Like, what about the Switch game cards? That's what I want to know. Like, the Switch game cards are still small. Some developers have to put half their game on, download like the online mode or whatever you have, or the like Doom Eternal. There's not even a fucking physical copy for that. Well, the first Doom 2016 has a physical copy. There's some other big games that are third party that do have physical copies, but sometimes they have to sacrifice and like do something. They have to like put half of it on download or half of it on physical. It's just like, that's the only thing I really honestly care about. I don't care about 4K at the moment when it comes to gaming or whatever like that, because it's not standard yet. Kind of is, kind of isn't. But Nintendo, it's like, I don't know. I'm sure their next system will be 4K. That's fine. Their next system will be 4K. I mean, that's the next. If you're looking for a pro Nintendo system or whatever, it'll be their next system. It'll be this, like, their brand new system after the Switch. Their eighth system. I mean, it'll be their next system. You know what I mean? Like, they're not coming out with the Switch Pro. That's just my opinion. I don't take it seriously for me. I don't know. There's one guy with an opinion. I don't fucking know. But, yeah, I'm just kind of rambling on here talking to. It's nothing really much. Comes in, like I said, comes in white and black. Everyone kind of has neon, just like this launch Switch, neon blue and red. If you buy this and you already have a Switch and Switch Lite, why would you buy? I don't know. Will I buy? I don't know. No. Like, why would I? Like I said, the screen is like, holy shit. It's the same tech. It's the same power. It's nothing. It already has more RAM or something. I don't know. Who gives a shit? I mean, RAM is important, but I'm just saying, like, it's not a step up from that, where third parties can, like, holy shit. Even though there's third party games that look great on it. Mortal Kombat 11 looks amazing, even on handheld mode on the Switch Lite. Like, it looks incredible. So I don't know what people are talking about. Some games, Doom. I mean, there's some sacrifices they have to make, but it looks great though. I think people are kind of blowing it out of proportion that the Switch can't handle third-party games. Like, I think people are kind of like going a little overboard on that. Like, oh no, I can't do shit. It's like, no, it can. It literally can handle like pretty much practically any game. It's just third parties have to put the work into it, I guess. I'm not a developer, so I don't know. But obviously, yes, you would want a 4K system. You want better, whatever, Unreal Engine. Switch runs the Unreal Engine. I don't know what Unreal and 3, I don't know what Unreal, which one it is, but there's a bunch of them. Like, any of that. Like, when you're a gamer, like a true gamer, I hate using that word, true gamer, but like, you don't worry about obviously you want graphics, you want power, you want the game to run great, you want your games, right? But at the same time, it's like, I'm just a gamer and I want to play games, I want to have fun. You know, I don't give a shit what the game looks like. Of course, you want it to look bad and choppy and muddy, and you don't want it to look like that, but I don't worry about, oh, it runs this and that. I'm going to unscrew my system and look at the insides. Like, I don't care. I'll leave that to the people that want to do that. I'm not a tech guy. I'm a person that loves to play games. There's a difference. A lot of people get that mixed up, and that's hard to let go. Separate the two. You know, gamer, tech person. Like, I don't give a fuck what it runs in there. It's like your car. You don't give a shit as long as it runs. It gets you to point A to point B. You know, like a TV too. You're just like, whatever. Phone. But anyways, yeah, I guess I get your point. I get people's point. They want it to look great. They want third-party games to get on. You know, there is third-party games. Like I said, Mortal Kombat 11 looks great. Doom looks great. They all look great. I have Mortal Kombat 11 on Switch. It looks awesome. Other third-party games. But obviously, some third-party games with the Switch the system we have now, they just don't know how to compress. They don't compress their game. They just don't know how to, or they just don't have enough room for the game. It's the game cards. It's the game cards. It's the memory, all that stuff. That's mainly. Well, that's the only thing I care about. But anyways, I don't know. Are you gonna get the Switch? I'm sure if you're watching this, you have a Switch already. Original or the Lite or both. I don't know. I'm not getting this. It's dumb. It's just not needed. And the OLED Switch has the same casing as the original Switch, so why would I personally go back to that when I already have a Lite? So I just hate the way the Switch is made. It's cheaply made. The original one, the Lite is better. It's a lot better. I had to send my Switch Lite too, because the battery was like dying really fucking fast. It was insane. So, other than that, got it back a while ago, so it's all good now. I don't know what happened there. I don't think I was overcharging it, but I got it fixed for free, a new battery. But anyways, yeah. And people are concerned about the Joy-Cons as well, so, yeah. People don't want, the lagging, or the, whatever, the thing. Anyways, I'm rambling on here. What do you think about the Switch OLED? You getting it? Do you not have a Switch? Are you getting it? I don't know. But anyways, I just think another 4K system, whatever, they'll do that with their next brand new system, whatever that is, their next generation system, not just like a middle. I think this is going to be the last model. This has to be the last model of the Switch. I mean, maybe it's not. I mean, how many 3DSs are there? I mean, that's a handheld. That was strictly a handheld, so they were just like, yeah, here you go. Here's a 2DS, 2DS XL. Here's all these things. You're just like, holy shit. But maybe, I guarantee you this is the last one. I mean, overboard. It's like, okay, what more can you do? You have the original, you have the Lite, which is handheld only, and then you have the OLED. There you go. So, anyways, peace out. More random videos coming soon. Are you getting this? More videos coming soon. Peace out. Bye.